Guys, welcome back once again. I want to share this with you because there is a lot of people that tag me to this particular video. You remember the last time when there is issue between Somalia and Somaliland, when Somali was get recognition by Israel, and a lot of, all of us are talking, in Somalia are talking, everybody's talking, and then Biafra people keep tagging me and said, congratulations to Somalia, and the next country online is Biafra. Lot of people send message, lots. They are saying is we are the next, we are the next, we are the next, we are the next. So, like they said, like they start encouraging themselves, saying, if Somaliland can get their independence at the end of the day, so Biafra is coming. And people are saying Somaliland and Biafra are sharing the same struggle, they are sharing the same strength, they are sharing the same thing. I will not say that because there is a lot of difference between Somaliland, and Biafra as a nation. And today I was, on live when my brother was saying something, somebody that I know very well. He says Biafra is a country on its own before Nigeria took them and joined them. That one is a big question. I never heard that one before. I decided to go and search a little bit. And what I get, I don't know. Let me ask the people of Eastern Nigeria, is Biafra a nation before Nigeria come and carry them and join them to Nigeria? Because if that is the case, then these people may have the 100% right to restore and rebuild their nation again. Okay, let me tell you what I get according to my research. They said Biafra is not a country on its own before 1960, before Nigeria gained independence. Every tribes or kingdom in Nigeria were colonized by British, and they all gained independence together in 1960. Together. And now, after the independence 1960, whereby the east, west, north, south of Nigeria become one, then after 7 years in 1967, Biafra decided to exit out of Nigeria to have their own nation. And that is where the first civil war began. 1969, Biafra decided to make themselves a nation, and they said, we are going to be our nation on our own, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. Problem began. The first civil war came out, and it lasted for just 3 years, because it started from 1967 to 1970. Now, they all gained independence by Biafra, and they become one nation at the same time. But when we come to the issue of Somaliland, they are having different story, they are having different struggle, they are having different shape, because Somalia as a country were colonized by Italian. Italy colonized them. And then Somaliland in the other side were colonized by British. So they are having two colony masters. And Somaliland, from British, they fight war, and they gain their independence from British. They gain independence from, they become a country direct under British, whereby Somalia and the others are gaining independence from Italia. So it's two different things. And the existence of Biafra before the war, it happened just 3 years. They have their declaration under 3 years before they fight, 1967 to 1970. They crush the agitation, and they reintegrate them back to Nigeria after the civil war. But Somaliland decide on their own to go and join their brother, which is Somalia, after the independence. I think the Somaliland even get independent before Somalia. Yes, of course. So after the independence of Somaliland, they come and join Somalia together to be a nation, and that is a mistake. But later, after they are independent, when they try to come together, they see that the country is not conducive for them. They go out, they fight again, they go out, they declare themselves independent again, that we cannot continue doing. It's like, I don't know what is going on. When you are on your home before, and now they put you and they are not controlling you, you will not ever, after your struggle, your strength, you will not like it, because you will not be able to do what you want to do in your own way. Because I think Somaliland have their governorship, I think it's 5 or 7 years before they join to Somaliland. So they have their structure, they have their own way of doing things, they have their own way of governing before they go and join Somalia. So later they break away. And they have been a nation on their own, structuring themselves for the past over 30 years. Whereas the existence of Biafra is 3 years. The Somaliland is 30 years over. And right now, since that time, they have been putting their president by themselves, governing themselves by themselves, doing their thing by themselves, you know. But Biafra is not like that. So, I know the only similarity they may have is the strength they share together because they want to resist. They are resisting, you know. They are sharing encouragement with themselves and self-determination. That is the only thing they have together. But when they are talking about history, Biafra and Somaliland are not the same. At all, they are not the same. Biafra was part of Nigeria. They broke away. They lost the civil war and declared they are existing for just 3 years. But Somaliland, they separate from British colony. They fight. They declare themselves independent. After they win the war against British, they go and join Somali. They declare themselves again. After they won again, they break away from Somalia and they become president of their own since over 30 years. So Somaliland is having a great story, historical and practically based than Biafra when we want to talk about it. Mainly because it's existing separation before and it's remained stable. Somaliland is remained stable. I really don't support separation of a country, but you know there is something in Somaliland that is different from everybody's struggle. Even they're even stronger than when we talk about South Sudan because they have been governing themselves. Only that the world did not recognize them. Why, I don't know. But they have been standing on their own. I don't know the first person who will go and bring Somaliland and go and join Somalia and cause all this trouble and leave the problem to the next generation. And when we talk about Nigeria, the issue coming, all of them coming together, I know there is a lot of injustice in the country. A lot of things going on bad in that place, whereby people believe that they are the only one who can rule and another cannot come to power. And that is why Biafra, a lot of people are not comfortable. And that is why people are saying they want to go out, because there is lots of things that is not correcting. And it would have been fine if all Nigerian leaders can wake up and save Nigeria. Because Nigeria is really... if not for the bad governor, nobody will decide to divide and separate. Nobody will decide to separate and remove themselves from a nation. But when people are not comfortable, people are not, the expectation is very poor, the result is very poor, nothing is going fine. This is it. But Biafra and Somaliland are not the same. They are not the same in anything. Somaliland is more stronger when it comes to history and existing. It's more strong, and again they are independent direct from British, whereby Somalia as a country again they are independent from Italia. So it's two different things. Two colonized them. And the struggle of their independence come two different ways. Everybody fights for their independence before they decide to come together. And when the collaboration is not working, they separate again. Well, Biafra is this different thing. The whole region of Nigeria gain independence at the same time, come together. Later, after 7 years of Nigeria independent, Biafra want to go away. And the first civil war starts. And after that one, they settle everything. They come back again. They are still Nigerian today. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Tell me more about this, because some people are saying Biafra was a nation before Nigeria go and invade them, crush them, fight them, dismantle them, destroy them, and bring them to come and join Nigeria. That is first time. That is why I go and do this research. Tell me what you did in the comment section. Peace out.